The storm is starting. I am Alextrocute, and today, well, I was originally planning to make a normal first video for the beta, a bit of a small pack opening at the beginning, followed by some battles against different AI levels, maybe some players if available, but when I asked Felnius to give me some extra Nanocash because I hadn't played the game in almost a week, I think, and I was working on the game, doing some other stuff, well, that's how much Nanocash Felnius decided to give me. You have never seen that much Nanocash at one time. So, I don't know how this video is gonna go. Probably not even gonna be able to spend all the Nanocash. If I, spent the whole video doing that, it'd be way too long, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Gonna try to spend a lot of it, I guess, and maybe get some battles in, get some PvP stuff going on. I have no idea, and this is also, I think, the first video that's going to be uploaded in the beta, so I'll try and show off some of that stuff as well. Probably not everything. It's going to be it's such a weird situation for a first video, honestly, but yeah, there's some people online. Yeah, we'll see. This is what my collection currently looks like, by the way. It hasn't changed much since last I showed it on the Discord. But yeah, I did I got 5,000 Nanocash to my name before I got the big deposit. I hadn't actually spent half of it because I was going to legitimately try and grind up a good amount for the video. Then I just got 50k dumped onto it, basically. Probably more than that, but yeah, this is what this screen looks like. This is my current collection. I've got only a few of them nicknamed. I mostly nicknamed the Evolved guys when I come up with a good name for them. I have a pretty good EM stockpile already, but probably not enough to actually evolve anything in particular. Maybe some Velocitron stuff. Yeah, missing. No, that's actually pretty good for Velocitrons. I have 3 V2s, some V3s, and V1s. I also got a couple rares. Let's get into the shop here. Before we go on, we need to get this train rolling sooner rather than later. So let's start with getting some more Alpha Nanovor. Triton Manta. Alright, it's a common Hexite. Could go the Triton Spider route. The just 2.0, 3.0 variants aren't all that interesting, I don't think. Blaze Dragon got the rare. Nice. May just keep him for the Obliterate, honestly, no, I'd probably just keep him for the Obliterate unless I manage to get copies, because I mean, I'd like to go the Blaze Hydra route, but I mean, he's my only Obliterator right now. Electropod, uncommon, that's very good. Thankfully, I haven't got any duplicates yet. I mean, suppose it's not thankfully. I mostly like to evolve when I do get duplicates, so when I do get them inevitably here, I'll probably show off how the evolving is like, so alright, I'd say everything, well, just I mean, it's basically the beginning here, and I really didn't have all that much, so it would be going good, but I have a second War Charger. That's interesting. I might just want to evolve that into the 2.0. I almost forget. Let me actually go to the Nanowars here real quick. Show this off real fast. Yeah. What does his line look like again? Would I want to go for the Warblaze so soon though? It's really high kind of SV. I might just want to go for the 2.0 instead. It's pretty generally well rounded for a good price. Doomblade, that's always a nice to have. Doomblade, very good Nanovor. Giga Striker, nice. Is that my first Giga Striker, or did I already? No, I think that's my second one, yeah. Second Giga Striker. Now, Giga Striker has a lot of different paths to go down. Where would I even take? That's a real question. Could try and go for the Gigawing. Everyone always goes for the Gigawing. Do I have the 8? I might have actually gotten the H6. Might also want to go down this route, which also costs an H6. Takes even longer to get down that path though. Is that the one that I had? No, that was the B6. Dang it. Only have the H5. Third Giga Striker. Well, I guess that kind of opens up more options. Gonna need to buy a lot of VMs though. Another Doomblade, very, very good. Very good to have more Doomblades. Another Electropod, very, very nice. Another amazing tree to go down. Hyper Ripper, that's a nice one. Yet another very good tree, very good options. Tank Walker, I think that's going to be my third Tank Walker. I don't know about the Tank Striders, they're still pretty good, but I mean, I'm eventually going to want to get one of every Nanovor. Even with this much Nanocash, that's probably not going to be possible. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm thinking I'm probably just going to go the basic route, not Tank Striders, maybe the 3.0 with that guy. Mega Scorpion, that's my first one. He's a common, by the way. If you haven't noticed, we've changed around a lot of the rarities. I think if you go into the Nanowars, they're all visible there. I guess I should mention right now, maybe should have done it sooner for anyone watching this video who didn't know, but this is in a progression is in a closed beta right now. It's not available to everybody. It's only available to like I think maybe 20 people right now, not including the development team. We want to make sure everything is exactly how we want it to be before everyone gets to do it. I think it's in a generally pretty good state now, but still got quite a few more things to iron out. Let's keep going with these. Ooh, Scarab Roller. Scarab Spear line or the normal line. 3.0 is pretty good, 2.0 is kind of meh. Scarab Spears. Honestly, not sure if I'd ever want to go, or not ever, that's a bit of a strong word, but like the 2.0 Scarab Spear, the 1.0 is pretty good. Second Turbo Cannon, I believe that is. Turbo Master? Turbo Jumper is pretty good right now with the yellow spike. That's haven't really been able to use any spike combos so far. Spike's fine, I think that's my first one. Massive energy generation potential. That's super good. Second Plasma Lash? Third Plasma Lash? Plasma... Yeah, only second. And that's gonna be very good to go down to. The probably just 2.0, 3.0 line. I mean, I could get like the Plasma Lancer, right? Because I have the EM. Yeah, I could probably get this guy, but I mean, the normal 2.0, 3.0 route's probably good enough. This is a very weird line. It's so middle of the road in terms of power. I feel like the middle path is the best though. Oh, this costs the V5 though. May have to rethink that. 2.0 is pretty good anyway. Let's see. Oh, and I'll probably send a message out here at some point to see if people want to play against me. Once I actually have all of this sorted out, because it could take a while. EM's evolving after this and like actually getting a team together. Shard Slider 3.0 is pretty good. Oh yeah, Shard Runners. That could be an interesting path to take. Oh yeah, I already have the 2.0 Shard Slider. Yeah, that's actually a third one. Alrighty then. Wasn't even thinking about that. Alright, more Nanovor. Uncommon Storm Spinner. That's quite good, I do believe. Not actually that big of a tree now that I think about it, but 3.0 is, I think, still pretty great, and 2.0, they're both pretty good. Thunderpoid. We all know how good the 3.0 is on that. Thundercrab 2.0, also amazing. Another Electropod. Another Mega Scorpion. You know, I gotta go and get this guy at some point as soon as possible. I wonder how many of you know that this guy's in the game now. And how many of you don't know or are just surprised, oh my gosh, there's 3.0 of this guy now? Yes, there is. And more will be coming in the future. Hyper Ripper. First Gamma Stalker. I think most people will probably want to go for the Gamma Fury 2.0. I'm more of a Gamma Stalker 3.0 guy. I really like that power plus speed manipulation that he has access to. Another Rumblehound. I already have the... Does that already complete the family? Yeah, I have the 1.0, I have the 2.0. That actually complete the family. So it only has 3 in the family right now. Only 3 in the family. Not the Evolve tab yet. Back to the shop. Another Spike Spine. Nice. May start getting a bit monotonous here. Phase Stormer, I think that's my first one of him. Phase Tank and Phase Spiker are definitely the paths that you want to go with this guy. The 2.0, 3.0s on him are actually kind of meh for the most part. The Metamorphos are always the big ticket. and third, or no, fourth actually, yeah, so fourth guy. Another Plasma Lash. Has the Blaze Dragon been the only rare I've gotten so far? Another Spike Spine. Shock Hornet. Is that my first one? Shock Hornet? Maybe. It's a common though now. It used to be rare. Now we'll see how long this goes. I might go until I get another rare. It's already getting sort of monotonous. I'm like, what? I've spent 10k out of like... Have I even spent 10k? I don't know. Another Turbo Cannon. For the most part, ooh, Circuit Flyer, the rare Hexite. Definitely got a lot of Nanovor to work with now. Maybe a few more. Let's check on the collection tab. Yeah, it's a bit overwhelming to go from what I had to this. And even a bit more. Let's keep going. Oh, another Shock Hornet. Okay, cool. Another of that guy, okay. Another Shard Slider. Electropod. Turbo Cannon. See, what's my numbers looking like right now? Creation number 7. Creation number 3, was that patched? Might have been patched actually. No? I think it might have been patched per species. This is supposed to be like the number in like total order, like for the entire game. So like if this was correct, this would be the first Circuit Flyer ever created in the game, but it's not. It's just the first one on my account. I'm guessing that's how it's working, but I don't have 7 Turbo Cannons. There's no way. 1, 2. Yeah, I only have 4. You do have this search bar up here, by the way. I think on like quite a few pages you can search like this for things with text, and you also have like different faction selections and sorting things now too. I was going to check exactly how many Nanovor I have now, but at this point that's kind of becoming impossible. Okay, Scare Brawler, another one. Shock Hornet. Do I have all of the Nanovor species? At least one of them? Gamma Stalker. Maybe I should just go until I have one of them all. Except maybe the rares, because that's like... Do I have a Battle Kraken? I don't know if I do, actually. I think I might have everything else from Wave 1. This Battle Kraken is... I'm surprised I haven't gotten Gad Battle Kraken. Aren't they common? Yes, they are. Maybe I should go back and check. Spike Spine, Gig Striker. Okay, I have Hyper Rippers. Oh, I don't have this guy, but that's the Magnamod rare, so I shouldn't worry about that. So I have them. I think I have... is this another one that I don't have? Let's go back and check. I want to fill in one of these gaps. Yeah, I don't have a Cyber Slicer. I don't have a Battle Kraken either. Alright, let's go until we get one of the ones that I don't have. Just fill in one of the gaps. Cyber Slicer, Battle Kraken, or PSI Blaster. Well, what do you know? Here he is, okay. Yeah, I obviously could keep going for just about forever, but like, you're seeing how long this is taking, so I'm not sure if it'd make any sense to like, well, I'll keep it in the video, I guess. I just won't be commentating over it really. I mean, it's just EMs. I'll buy a bunch of EMs and zoom past it real quick. I think that's where I'm gonna stop for now. I think this is a pretty good EM stockpile. Not as many commons as I was expecting to have gotten, actually. I mean, look at this. I have 4 1v6s now, 3 1v5s, 1 M6, 1 H6. Pretty crazy. I think I got pretty good odds on the rare ones. Or maybe I just opened so many. I don't know. And 4 of these, 7 of these. I don't know. Just looking at this, I think my luck's been weird. Okay, after some deliberation off camera, I've decided the 5 Nanovor that I'm gonna evolve in this video are Spike Spine, Electropod, War Charger, Plasmalash, and Doomblade. So you can see how the whole evolution system works in this game. Pretty similar to the original, just with a few changes. The order is completely randomized, but the EMs themselves are not, so I didn't actually look in the nanologs for this. You can look in the nanologs to see exactly how many of each you need to make it a bit easier, but I don't know, let's just see how I do. Maybe I'm not as good as this as I thought, man. Come on. It's always the Doomblades. It also tripped me up in like the previous video I did in the OG game. Like the 3.0 just tripped me up so bad for like no reason. Like, come on, Doomblade. I'm going to evolve you. You don't. So there are 2 of these. There are 2 of these. What about these other things that keep 1? What, are there no of these? So what, there's also a 1v4? You see, that just doesn't make sense to me. Whatever. Whatever. This is what happens when I don't use the nanologs, like, just waste time trying to figure out the EMs I even need to be putting in here. Okay, so those can't go there. I think I probably got this essentially solved, right? Yeah, those have to go there. Let's just swap these around. Finally got him to evolve. Okay, now that we finally have that done, let's move on to the plasma lash. I'm going to be doing the 2.0. Only 3, thankfully, and I'm pretty sure, no, I know this one, it's these. None of them are in the right spot. Okay. There's only so many ways you can do this. Yep. At least that one was fast and easy. Alright, so next let's do War Charger. I'm gonna be doing the 2.0. I don't know if Warblaze is worth it right now, and I also know this one. It's only the uncommons. I do know the nanologs enough just by looking at, having been looking at them for long enough, so 2 are correct. Let's see how this changes it then. Okay, so these 2 stayed the same, so those on the ends were right the whole time. So, these just need to be switched around instead. There you go. I'm not sure if I'd really be able to create a succinct explanation of exactly how this minigame works if you aren't getting it already. If you didn't know how it worked. Okay, so we've got that done, I think. Yeah, Electropod and Spike Spine are the last ones I'm gonna do. And then maybe some AI battles. I think this video's been going on for a while. If you don't see them in this video, that's just because I decided to not do them, because it's been a while, so maybe, maybe not. Alright, let's get this going. Do we just have all of them in here? Maybe? Nope. Alright, time to just do the thing. One of that. None of that. And 3 of these? Okay, well that's kind of, I mean, like, there's literally only 4 combinations that you can do, right? So let's try it. It's gonna be in one of those spots. I think it was the green one. No, it was the other one. Yeah, it would show up like that, okay. There you go. Now I'm gonna evolve it into the 3.0. Because 3.0 actually got a pretty significant buff to its override after its damage was nerfed. nobody was really using it. I'm missing EMs, are you kidding me? One, two, three, four. You telling me I seriously don't have one of those? I have two, I have one, I have three. Am I seriously missing four? Do I not have any more fours? You know what? Shop time. Let's get past this. I'm getting a 1H4. There you go. Alright. So I know which ones I need, which is basically just all of them. One of each, so basically just do combination, see what it says. So none of them are in the correct spots there. Alright. So basically just move everything around a bit. Okay, one of them's in the correct spot. There. So let's see. Let's maybe keep the 4 in the same spot. Let's see what it says. No, not that. It's the blue. Nope, so 1H4 was not in the correct spot there. So like move it over here. Green can't be anywhere on that side. Blue, maybe blue was right over here. It's no. Okay, so the purple was maybe right over there. It's the only explanation. Right? No, I've tried blue in every spot. Right there, nothing correct. Right there, nothing correct. Oh, I didn't try blue in this spot. Okay, that has to be where it is. And yellow, I guess, has to be over here. Green right here. Yep. Here you go. And lastly, I'm going to evolve one of my electropods actually into the electroball. Maybe seems like a bit of a weird choice, but I like having my low swarm value options available. Maybe just want to reset after this, but I just want to make sure without looking at the nanolog, so I don't need any of those. And 2 of those, okay. Evolutions. Okay, so I need 1 of these, 2 of these. I think 1 yellow? Yes. Okay, so it's probably maybe one of the blues that's in the right spot, I'm guessing. Let's maybe keep this one there, here, here, and here. Okay. No, that couldn't be right. Would it? I mean, maybe like this? Get in there. No, okay. So this one over here hasn't been right. Got 2 right here, none here are correct. So maybe it's like this. No. Okay, yeah, that. Yeah, that one can't go there. That's not right. And this one can't go right there. So maybe that was correct up there. Probably try that on the other side. Or no, right here. And both blues there. Still no. Alright, maybe this may just be a fast forward moment. That was a dramatically easier combination. Jeez. Or maybe it was just a dramatically easier method, I don't know. But yeah, I think I've been recording for quite a while. Sorry for anyone who wanted to see me battle right now. I might get to that in a future video soon, but this video is probably getting kind of long as it is. I'll at least show what the incursions look like right now. You have different difficulties. Green, yellow, orange, red, ultraviolet, and you get different Nanocash multipliers for playing each of them. We've been updating this pretty rapidly. Not only do you have the normal, you also have the Silicotactics, which introduce special modifiers into the game, and also different swarm values. Yeah, it tells you all the different stuff that it does. A lot of things combined into one on these. Oh, and special. Okay, that's where these went. This is the special category. Yeah, you have that, you have co-op. You don't have co-op special though, but co-op Silicotactics, co-op classic. And you have the raids, which give a bunch of Nanocash for fighting against a single really powerful Nanovor. I think we've been talking about rebalancing it maybe a bit, but that's kind of a preview of what the AI battles are kind of like. I hear it gets really, really hard in these upper levels. I've only played green and yellow with my original stuff, but I mean, with this much Nanocash, I can probably take on orange and red once I've actually really chosen my swarms, built everything up. But I think that's gonna be all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully have more content on the beta coming out soon, and more updates to the beta coming out. As always, they've been coming out pretty rapidly, so I'll see you then.